He must have skill.
What is up, everybody? My name is Fortifire. I play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware whenever we can. And right now we're playing Sly Cooper 3, or just Sly 3. I think it's Band of Thieves. I'd have to double check. Yeah, I'm glad to be stepping away from that because I cannot physically stomach any more Tomb Raider. I am so tired of it. I mean, we're making progress, which is more than I could ever ask for. But the levels are just, they're getting so big. And there comes a certain point in Tomb Raider where it's too big. It's way too big. And you find yourself saving 800 times because of it. Now, I'm not fucking the game off. In fact, I can't. Per the rules, it has to be a revenge game because we have made it way past 50% of the game. I want to finish it because we got other things. Luckily for us, Tomb Raider 3 comes before any of those extra bullshit levels that were specially made for Tomb Raider 1 and 2. So we'll be alright. Tomb Raider Gold had unfinished business. That got fucked off. But we'll deal with that on a day where we're actually handling Tomb Raider. We're not handling Tomb Raider today, so we're just going to go ahead and hop into the game. Woo! It never ends. Never ends. Ever. It's a non-stop shitfest. Alright, what are we doing? What happened to my live stream? Is it freaking out already? Yes, it is. You know, guys, I think it might be time for a new, I don't know. I think it's the PS2 side of things is doing that.
Slippy, shut the fuck up for God's sake. Well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot.
Oh my god. Fuck. Bentley has a job to do? Alright, let's go do Bentley's job. Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll just hang it upwards and see if that's any better. Where's Bentley's job? Over here. Dude, he does 0 fucking damage. Why are these guys so fucking strong? Oh, Carmelita's doing her thing.
Sly said you were looking for me?
Yeah.
We need your help to destroy some tar drums.
I'm done with all that. I found a new path. It's full of peacefulness.
Come on, what happened to the Murray? The guy who'd get into a fist fight with 10 thugs wearing nothing but a towel. The guy who used to punch first and not bother asking questions later. Where's that guy? Where's my old friend?
I'm sorry, Bentley. I tried to save you, but I just wasn't strong enough.
Get over it, Murray. I don't blame you and never have. The only thing I feel bad about is losing my pal.
Aw.
I want to help you. You're like my second best friend. It's just that I promised I'd stay here and peacefully meditate till the black water ran pure.
Well, what if you could help us peacefully? You wouldn't have to punch anyone.
I'm in. Keep it peaceful, and I'll smash up anything you'd like.
There we go.
As a student of the Australian Dreamtime, I'm sure you've learned of the ball form.
Yeah, sure, like my first week.
Excellent. Tuck into ball form and clog that vent pipe. The pressure buildup should shoot you skyward. Maintain your ball form and smash into the tar drums around town.
Awesome. Yeah, that's totally peaceful. I'm sure my guru wouldn't mind.
Press
Oh,
the
now we're
L1
controlling him
button
now?
to Go into ball form. Hit the X button on impact to keep your bounces high. Nice work, Peacemonger. That's one tar drum down the drain.
What the fuck?
I'm projecting some markers to help you find the tar drums.
So fucking stupid. Get it. Oh, God! I can't punch anyone. That's so stupid.
Crush my clock with a rock I must. Maximum pain I must endure. Okay, here we go.
Alright, where's the next? What the fuck? So I have to do specific ones? Oh no, I can't. Okay. The Murray! I have. Wait. This is so fucking. Just the stupidest level I've seen yet so far.
Watch out below!
This is great, Murray. Those tar drums are an integral part of Octavio's scheme. With them out of the picture, you're that much closer to seeing the black water run clear. I promise.
There we go.
Superb.
So I don't need
chum.
that thing to do anything. Be lover sad. I'm sorry. Oh, they close if you get too close. That's childish. Murray, you fat fuck, get up there! I made it to the third Tibet stage. I finished the monastery.
You're really getting the hang of hang time. That tar drum didn't know what hit it. In a peaceful sense, of course.
Respectfully, of course. Where's the next one? Where the fuck is it?
Whoosh!
Where? Over there? Okay.
Keep this up, and the environmentalists will send a thank you card.
Alright, where's the last one?
Woohoo!
No, I was not twerking like crazy. Alright, where's the last one? I want this stage to be over with. This is petty as fuck and I don't like it. Where is it? It's right there.
Big time air!
That's the last of them.
Easy.
Really nice work, Murray. It's a pleasure to see you back in action.
Yeah, well, I haven't forgotten who my friends are. I'm just playing with a different deck.
Dick. It's a mission complete, right? I missed the Murray. Alright. Sly has a job. Sly, get up there, brother. It's just an awning. Thank you. Oh my god. I feel like they kept getting more creative with the environments in this game. Another case of just taking too fucking long to get through the stages. Boom, 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 boom. What's this?
I'm taking over this Carnival fireworks stand as a base of operations for our next job.
Okay.
We need to take out the sign and balloons advertising Octavio's big comeback opera recital.
I hear ya. If no one shows up for him to extort with his building sinking scheme, then why would he bother with the demonstration? Excavating all that tar seems like a big operation. You'd think he'd hold off until he had an audience.
Exactly. Now, I've cobbled together a few explosives powerful enough to destroy the anchors to those balloons. Unfortunately, I'm a little short on fuses.
Then I'll be quick.
Place the dynamite when you get near the anchor, or kaboom! Raccoon parts everywhere.
What? Oh, I gotta run.
Remember to place the dynamite with the circle button near the anchor, or, you know, it'll blow a hole in your back. Excellent. One less sad polluting the Venetian skyline.
Medieval? I've never played Medieval, but I know the the premise of it. He plays a
Head on back to the fireworks
skeleton
stage.
boy, right?
I've got another stick of TNT ready, and the wind's blowing in the right direction for stage 2 of our assault.
God bless. Alright, how's the tar being pumped in? I destroyed the Ferris wheel and all the supply barrels.
That explosive had some kick.
It was a child compared to this ferocious beast.
They did?
Don't dilly-dally with this one. It's got a longer fuse, but you've got farther to run.
Ferocious beast.
Run, Sly, run! Fear the beast!
Oh, fuck off. I don't know if they remastered 2.
Hurry, before the wind changes direction! Ha ha! The whole stage 2. The balloon, carried by the wind, will impact on the Octavio side. The combustible gases in the balloon will ignite, and BAM! Hindenburg Part 2. Drat and curses! The wind died. The balloon's caught. Sorry, pal. See if you can climb up and knock the balloon free. I'll start
Sure.
putting together another explosive for the side. Such a shame. I was really looking forward to seeing that balloon burn. Fascinating chemical reaction.
Oh my god. Oh god. This dude's gonna fucking kill me now. Yeah, so in Sly 1, this wasn't a gigantic pain in the ass to do. The fuck? Are you fucking serious? Dude, I'm pushing the button. I'm not doing this whole... Cool, guess we're dying. Sweet. I feel like Sly does not move well in this version at all. Like, Sly Cooper 1 had just enough parkour to where it always felt like it was going. 2... Hello? Dude, I'm pushing a button! If it sparkles, it's circle. Oh my god. Right? Oh my god.
A solid blow from your cane should dislodge the balloon.
Well, I don't... Oh, okay.
Whoa! Looks like we've got a new ferocious beast on this operation. Come on back. What? Sorry, sir. We're currently closed. Hey! Let go of me! Slide! Get back here! Quick!
Luckily, I don't take fall damage in this game.
Help, Sly! This guy is crazy! I've got him locked down, but... Oh, no!
Thank you, game.
Sly! He's breaking down the door! Where are you? Please help!
I'm coming, bro. What's going on?
Help!
Ah, Sly Cooper. My boy on the inside picked up those pictures of me you sent to the cops. Nice a try, but I own this town.
Put my friend down. I'm gonna knock out all of your teeth, one at a time, and make you eat them.
Ooh, that's the toughest talker you got. You're pathetic. Back in my day, we had enforcers that would make people pee their pants just as soon as a look at them.
Believe me, old-timer, I don't make idle threats.
Oh, I know all about you and your crack little gang. You ain't nothing without these little guys' brains. So, I figure I'll just scoop them out real slow and use them to fertilize my tomato plants.
I'm allergic to tomatoes. Sly!
Turn it on.
What the
Barrier
fuck?
engage. Crank it up.
Let go of me, you geriatric fiend!
Shut up and hold still.
I have no fucking clue where he went. Hold down R1 to chase him, okay?
Sly!
Activate. Shock on. Turn it on.
Let go of me, you geriatric fiend!
Shut up and hold still.
Okay, cool. So don't even give me the full blast. Appreciate it. Oh
almost had it.
my god.
You better be quicker than that.
Crank it up.
I swear I'll get you for this!
You won't get nothing but a grave, pal. Wipe down lunch meat. Turn it on.
The fuck,
You
dude?
want this runt? Take him! I won't forget about this. You guys are dead!
Okay.
You okay, Bentley?
I'm fine. My ego's bruised, but it'll heal.
Okay. Alright, it's time for the final mission, right? What? There's more to do? It's gotta be time to take him down. Oh my god. This whole instant hit scanning bullshit is the bane of my existence. Yep, instant hit scanning. Can't find him either. He gets up instantly and hits you. You would have thought they would have learned that from the second game, but nope. Why would they? What? Is that not my How do I get up there? Yeah, apparently we're robbing people now. That's cool. I'm not trying to rob them. I'm trying just to literally start the mission. I just want to get up here. Nothing would please me more if you would just let me get up here. Christ.
Bentley, looks like you found one of Octavio's Vincennetti goons. You on your way to the police station for the old bait and switch?
Yeah, he's following me. Too close for comfort. You gotta move.
What? You need me to kill him too?
Now to get those mercenary apes involved.
Hey, all you fake cops, go home. We don't need no more stupid thugs in Venezia.
I might not be a real cop, but I've got feelings, pal. And you've just hurt them.
You talking to me, fruitcake? Cause I don't need a date.
Eat missile, punk.
This was a good plan, Bentley. Now we can just sit back and watch the fireworks.
Thank you. I pride myself on deviousness these days. With her ape guard under fire, there's a 93% chance that Carmelita will arrive and take out the entire Vincennetti gang.
Devious.
Inspector Fox, I'm glad to see you. This Vincennetti puke is giving me all I can handle.
Stand your ground, soldier. We'll take them together.
Give it to him. Can't take much more.
What the fuck?
He's getting weak.
Alright, this invert axis bullshit is, I'm over with it. So there's no way to change it.
This
Cool.
guy's about to fall.
Inspector Fox, I have been down in Sector 4. Please to help me.
Where? Acting like I know what the fucking Sector 4 means.
He's about to come down. Show them what's what.
guys are everywhere. I'm not going to last long without some additional firepower.
Don't worry, I'm coming with my inverse axis in every single comprehensible direction shooting. Don't worry, I got you.
Press this box. We've almost got him. Teach him not to mess with the force. Good aim. This guy's about to fall.
I am deep in the trouble. I need backup and I need it now.
That's the first part. Why are we going back here? Oh my god, she doesn't even have a run fast button!
Oh, you almost had it. You better be quicker than that.
Yeah, he's hit.
Excuse me.
That hellpack is about to crumble. You have almost got him. Oh yeah. Drill them good. That punk is hurting now. Just give him a little more. He is hurting for sure. All sectors have been stabilized.
Look at the tits on that one.
No further Vincenente presence has been detected.
Good work, man. For mercenaries, you fought with honor and distinction.
That's not the
I'm
same voice
proud of
actor, and it's horrible. God, she's so hot. Are we done? Have we done enough stages? Jesus Christ. What? Okay. What am I doing in here? What? There was no insight. I just magically showed up inside of a building. I don't understand what I'm doing right now. Oh my god. Can I just leave? What's the point? Random thievery that does nothing for me because it's already done? I don't care about these side quests at all. I really don't.
Octavio keeps the blueprints to his main tar pumping station in 3 parts. Each is cleverly hidden behind a painting inside one of his legit coffee houses.
Not very subtle, posting a full-time guard in front of a coffee house.
Since we destroyed his Ferris wheel, he's gone all out on the security. In fact, he's got all his guards checking up on each other. If we're going to get inside and at the blueprints, we can't raise any suspicion.
I'm with you. I'll approach the guard while in disguise and pretend to take the next shift. When the coast is clear, you head inside and swipe the blueprints. With me standing out front, no one will know that something's up.
Your disguise can be assigned as a power-up. When hailed by guards, make sure to memorize their passwords and say them back in a timely fashion. Take too long or mess it up.
Advanced disguise. Press L1, L2, or assign this gadget to a button. L1. Thank you.
And he'll know you're a phony.
Ah, yes.
Halt! Give me the cafe password.
Here's the password, Sly.
Bass, 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 soprano.
Yep. Okay, I guess you're the relief shift. Thanks for coming early. I got a big plans for tonight. Carnivale, good times, huh?
I can't believe that worked. You've got the worst Italian accent I've
Bass, soprano.
Head inside and grab the blueprints. No telling how long till another patrol comes by.
What do you want me to do now?
First coffee house I've ever seen with wall-to-wall laser security.
Why?
Octavio really is old school if he's using a painting safe. My father used to crack these all the time. The trick here is finding the safe's combination hidden somewhere in the artwork. Might take some searching, but it's sure to be there. Just keep at it.
49. 49? 479? Nailed it.
Strong work. We're still clear up front.
Six, 7? No, it is not the password. This game's gonna take forever and a year to beat because of how long it takes. 52! It's not 52.
I'll meet you at the next coffee shop. Once you take the guard's post, I'll move in.
Okay.
Second verse, same as the first.
Bass, soprano. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Don't you love it when games just fuck you?
Hey, you! Give me the cafe password.
Transmitting password.
Bass, soprano.
Bass, 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 soprano.
Okay. Oh, am I glad you're here. Mama's making spaghetti tonight and I'm starving. I'm gonna eat like 3, no 4 plates of food.
I guess you really like cooking.
Mamma mia, I want to be buried in her sauce. It's heaven.
Any problems with that guy?
Said he wanted to be buried in his mom's pasta sauce.
Yeah. That's strange.
I think this might be the first Sly Cooper game to not get an A. Like, I appreciate how it plays
I
out.
just can't get it out of my head. Have you ever had pasta sauce that tasty? I don't want to distract you or
Yes,
anything,
I
but
have.
I just don't think I've
Oh,
ever
dear.
had cooking that good. Are we like missing out on a whole universe of flavors here?
Shut up. 968.
All right, 2 out of 3. Almost there, partner.
Bass, soprano.
shit.
You know, maybe there's a good Italian restaurant around here.
Shut up!
Enough with the sauce. Keep your focus. We're on a job here. Thugs everywhere. Death around every corner.
You're right. We got one more coffee house to hit, then we're done.
Yes, now you're talking sense.
And then we eat.
Sure. I like the disguise system. That's pretty cool, though. What do y'all think about this in comparison to 1 and 2? I think they jumped the shark with this one.
Hey, you! What's the Carnivale password?
Yep, here it is.
Tenor bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the code, but what's my nickname? There's only one Tony B on the payroll, and I'm famous in the family.
I'm a newer. Just got called in from Roma.
They know me in Rome. I'm practically the mayor of organized crime in Rome. You telling me you never heard my nickname there?
My cell phones are going off. I should take this call. Could be the boss.
Yeah, okay.
Talk to some of the other guards in the area and see if any of them know Tony B's nickname.
You there! Give me the cafe password.
Uploading you the password.
Bass, 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 soprano?
Yep. Okay, you're legit.
Hey, you know Tony B's nickname?
Tony B. That cannoli, he's a, what's it called, a egomaniac. I don't know nothing about him. Don't wanna know.
Okay. Cool beans. His nickname is a Micropenis. Yeah? Of course they drag out the mission. They have to.
Halt! What's Octavio's house password?
Sending password now.
Tenor, soprano, tenor, soprano?
Sorry about that.
Yep, that's the password. Sometimes I forget them, you know.
You and me are both pal. Hey, you know what the Tony B's nickname is?
Yeah, that fathead likes to call himself Tony the Killer Bee. What an idiot.
I couldn't agree more.
Nice job getting the nickname. You're really fitting in with these mobsters, Sly. Maybe you should switch teams. Get an apartment with the Killer Bee.
Hey, you! What was last night's password?
Got it. Here it is.
Alto, tenor, tenor, alto.
Yep.
So, Big Shot, what's my nickname?
Oh, come on. Everyone's heard of Tony the Killer Bee. You're the terror of every player grounder from here to Sicily.
Ha ha ha, real funny. Least I'm not on guard duty during Carnival. Who's got the last laugh now, tough guy? Me, that's who.
Tony the Killer Bee.
Don't take too long. If that guy comes back to chat, I'm out of here.
Okay. Because, like, if this was any of the other 2 games, we'd already be fighting the boss already.
You've got real skill with this art decryption, Bentley. It always takes me like 20 minutes to figure those things out. You're just flying through them.
So fucking easy. What are you talking about? You're full of shit. Oh, gee, I wonder where the numbers are. Where could they be hiding? Could they be... Oh, shit, where are they? $113, is that what that is over there? think it's 113. Yep.
Get out of there. It must have been rigged to an alarm.
So what now? Is the alarm gonna let them all know we gotta fight? They're gonna drag the mission out even more?
We need to hide out back in the safe house. That alarm is attracting all kinds of guards.
Agreed. We've got the blueprints to the tar vacuum. Our work here is done.
Oh, why am I the stupid?
We gotta get out of here. We need to hide out back in the safe house. That alarm is attracting all kinds of guards.
Agreed. We've got the blueprints to the tar vacuum. Our work here is done.
There's just too many of them.
There's really not.
Let's go, Ben.
I wish whenever I hit him it did that much damage, because it doesn't for me.
We need to get back to the safe.
Shut up, Slide!
We gotta get out of here.
Hello? Jesus. Cutscene time. Here we go.
With Octavio's comeback opera recital just a few hours away, we're all set up for the main event. Get ready for Operation Tar Be Gone. Our objective, get Murray back on the team. Sly, you'll start things off by using your disguise to sneak into the Opera House. Make your way down to the pump room and let me in through the side entrance. Thanks to the blueprints we stole, I now know just where to bomb to cripple the machinery. Then we'll go for Octavio's detonation switch. I'm sure you'd agree that we just can't leave a weapon that powerful in the hands of such a madman. So I'll distract the old mobster with an opera duel. He's sure not to attack while we're both on stage. Meanwhile, you'll cut the lines to the chandelier and drop it on his head. I'll swipe the switch, and we'll both find Murray. By then, the black water is sure to be running clear, and he'll be free to come with us.
Okay, so is it just one mission? Because I don't want to do 18 different missions. I really truly don't. Alright, Operation Tar Be Gone. That's cute. Damn, I wish that, you know, the Sly Cooper in that cutscene that was hitting people in one hit, I wish I could control him.
This is it. Octavio is due to arrive for the opera recital in just a few minutes.
We did a good job taking out the advertising. No one's shown up to listen.
Yep.
No audience means no demolition demonstration.
True, but to finish the job, we'll need to take out the main tar vacuum.
Okay.
Use your disguise to gain entry to the Opera House. Then head down to the pump room and let me in through the side door.
Okay.
No problem, signore.
Halt! Tell me the daytime password.
Transmitting password.
Circle, circle, XX.
Alto, alto. Bass, bass.
Yep. Don't be
Oh,
long,
good,
Spock.
nice.
The boss's opera recital is about to start.
Good. I'm glad that they found some funding, even though, you know, they have exactly the same thing as Streamloots. I mean, we knew that this was going to happen.
Stay in disguise here or the operation's a bust.
Oh, where do I go?
Hey, you! Give me the cafe password.
As I expected. Here you go.
Bass, 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 soprano.
Okay. This recital is gonna be a drag between you and me. I hate opera.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
What was last night's password?
Sending the password, Sly.
Alto, tenor, tenor, alto.
Sorry about that. The boss has been practicing for months for this day. He sings great.
I'm sure he does.
Drat! A double button door! I'll think of something. Just give me time.
You! I don't recognize you. What's the secret soprano password?
Yep, here it is.
Tenor, bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay. Pass a word to the rest of the guys that under no circumstances am I to be disturbed during my big comeback recital.
Yes, sir. I'm certainly looking forward to the performance. Once I'm done in the pump room, I'll be headed out to the stage. If it isn't too much trouble, would you help me with this double-button security door?
But of course, for a fellow musical lover, it would be a pleasure. On the 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. On the 3. 1, 2, 3. Be quick in there. You won't want to miss out.
How does he not recognize me? He has 0 raccoons on his thing, and now what?
Psst, Sly! Sly! Over here!
Nice to see you, pal.
I hope I get to sing during the minigame. That'd be
Okay,
amazing.
We need to act quickly while the recital is getting underway.
You ready with the bombs?
Once I've destroyed all 6 tar pipes, the vacuum should start to lose suction.
Look, if those bombs attract any guards, let me do the fighting. You just focus on taking out the tar pipes. We need to stay on schedule.
Okay.
Looks tough. Might take some more bombs. We've got company. Just stay on those tar pipes. This could get hairy. This is getting serious. Better hurry it up with those pipes.
Just one pipe left.
Swear to God and all that is holy, do not make me do all that shit. You fuckers!
Looks tough. Might take some more bombs. We've got company. Just stay on those tar pipes. This could get hairy. This is getting serious. Better hurry it up with those pipes.
I did. We got a lot of Zelda to catch up on. I'm surprised nobody's put a franchise lock on Zelda. I mean, I guess we can't now that there's Nintendo's involved, so I guess we'll play it, you know, at some point in the next 10 years. What the fuck?
Nice work, partner. Is there still time to catch Octavio's recital?
We're right on schedule. If my calculations are correct, he should be about to perform an aria originally written as a duet. That's when we strike.
Oh, we gotta do this jelly bean. Ew.
Think he'll really let you on stage with him?
Of course, he's a musician. He'll be overjoyed to have a lyrical counterpoint. Just be ready to drop the chandelier when I've lured him underneath.
Do you need to be in an outfit?
Ah, Mr. Tomato Fertilizer.
You got a death wish?
I couldn't resist showing you up at what you treasure most. Opera singing.
You're a vocalist. Fine. A duet is coming up. We'll sing it first, and then I'll gut you.
Bring it on, Grandpa. I'll sing you under the table.
What are we doing?
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La la.
La 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 la.
La la. Now!
What? No!
Freeze! The lot of you are going to jail.
This recital is over.
He's still got the demolition switch.
They never ever freeze.
I'll drive. You shoot.
Fuck off, Carmelita!
I need immediate pickup. Criminals are headed east. All units converge.
Roger.
Sorry, Cooper. This time I've got you surrounded.
Do you though? La 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 la. La 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 la. It was so horrible.
Can you go any faster?
This
No.
is it. Shoot out his engine and we'll have him.
The canal is full of cops. We're in big trouble here.
No thanks.
I'll personally make sure none of you see sunlight from here. I repeat, stop your engines or we will be forced to subdue you. We've been authorized to use lethal force. You hear that, Cooper? Lethal force.
That Carmelita, what a sweet talker.
All right, pilot, double that and open fire on the criminals.
Our boat's about to fall apart!
Yes, it is. And his isn't. Shocker. Good.
Take that, the punks. Ain't no school like the old school.
So dumb. Oh, you get it? He's about to die, so.
No, nobody else sings Octavio. Not nobody.
Pour it on, Bentley.
Yes!
He's out of control. Get ready for a sudden stop.
Is it over yet?
La 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 la. No, more to the left, you idiot. We're gonna crash.
It's over, Octavio. You're beat. Give us the demolition switch and we'll all try to ditch these cops.
You chasing me for this? Fine, big shot. It took me 6 months to prepare this thing. But what the heck? I got more where this came from.
You guys see that boat go out of control and jump and smash into that thing? Destruction! So cool!
You think that was a cool, punk?
You monster! Stop it! Stop it!
Murray, I need your help. I've never seen someone move that fast. Octavio's old, but he's still got it. Let's take him together.
But I vowed to my guru that I'd renounce all violence, and the water is still black.
It'll be clear any minute. Trust me. Now, let's take him.
You're right to be scared, Hippo. Your wheelchair friend should have been so smart.
Murray! Help!
That does it! I'll floss my teeth with your spine!
Ow!
The Murray returns!
He's too fast. Lure him into the tar pool. That should slow him down.
He's really not that fast. Also, where the fuck's the tar pool? Here? Come here, you. Okay. This game is so fucking stupid.
Moving to the next tar valve.
What?
All set with the tar.
It's a gimmick!
The valve's empty. I'll crack another. The tar's ready to flow.
The Murray's a hippo, bro. What do you expect? Any health?
Murray, these pumps are out of tar. I saw some more valves over by the cop station. Follow me to a fresh supply.
I don't want to. I really, really don't.
I'll crush you boys like a bugs.
Oh my god, get out of ball form. I could use some health, game. Rip. The whole thing.
He's too fast. Lure him into the tar pool. That should slow him down.
Can he swim?
It's dry. I'll unlock the next one.
Yeah, hippos can swim.
Draw him in. I'll let loose with the tar.
This game is stupid. It's very stupid.
This one's out. I'm moving to another valve. Ready with the tar.
This stupid fuck. He's so stupid. It's a stupid game.
It is stupid. Come on.
This tar valve's dry. I'll open another. Hang tight.
I'd love to, you know, as I get locked into a ridiculous, stupid fucking fight.
I'm ready. Lure him in. Murray, these pumps are out of tar. I saw some more valves over by the cop station. Follow me to a fresh supply.
Okay.
Without the tar, I'll crush you boys like a bugs. You may have more tar, but I'm not holding back no longer. Listen to the song of your death.
The Murray knows no song but the triumphant horn section of his own triumph.
Quit talking, a stupid kid, and die!
gotta be.
This one's out. I'm moving to another valve.
I appreciate it's.
He's too fast. Lure him into the tar pool. That should slow him down. It's dry. I'll unlock the next one. Draw him in. I'll let loose with the tar.
How come he gets all these wake-up attacks on me? That's bullshit.
The valve's empty. I'll crack another. The tar's ready to flow.
So fucking stupid.
Murray, these pumps are out of tar. I saw some more valves over by the cop station. Follow me to a fresh supply.
Without the tar, I'll crush you boys like a bugs!
There's a new Spyro game. I'm excited for that.
You may have more tar, but I'm not holding back no longer. Listen to the song of your death.
And I can't skip any of these cutscenes, by the way. I have to sit through all this bullshit.
Triumphant horn section of his own triumph.
Quit talking, stupid kid, and die!
And I die! Oh my god, this is stupid.
It's dry. I'll unlock the next one.
I do. Oh, now his singing's dangerous? Fuck off.
Wonderful.
All set with the tar. Moving to the next tar valve.
He should be dead.
I'm ready. Lure him in.
Dude, he's done. The fight's over. Grow the fuck up!
So that's it. The old guard's out, and a new generation steps in.
That's right. Stepping in. Big time.
Come on, Murray. I got the demolition switch. Let's get Bentley and run for it. We got cops closing in. With the fight over, we went back and scraped Bentley off the pavement. It was touch and go for a while there, but we managed to sneak out right under Carmelita's nose. Octavio wasn't so lucky. The guy got 30 years behind bars for what he did to Venice. I guess Italians don't like it when you sink their landmarks. Ironically, he found success as a singer while in jail. After all, most of his old fan base was already in the clink. But the big score here was bringing our old pal back into the gang. Once he put on those gloves and that mask, it was clear to everyone, most of all him, that the Murray had returned. At first, it seemed just like old times. The gang was back in action. But little by little, we learned that Murray's heart just wasn't in it. Without the Guru's permission to give up on his Dreamtime training, he'd never really feel comfortable returning to the gang. We knew we needed to help him out. So, we packed up our things, whipped up some quick disguises, and headed for the Australian outback. Along the way, Murray told us story after story about his teacher's amazing abilities. Apparently, this guru of his was capable of fantastic feats. He used the Dreamtime to blend perfectly into his surroundings, and even gain mental control over the weak-minded. If even half the stories were true, then this was a guy I just had to meet. Our gang needed to grow its ranks for a chance to get inside the Cooper Vault. And this guru, this outback mystic, was looking like the best recruit we could have ever asked for. However, when we finally arrived in the outback, it was a shock to find that things had changed. And the guru was nowhere to be seen.
I already know how to play as Murray, but I'm gonna take a quick break so I can use the restroom. My stomach hurts. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're gonna be continuing with this, okay?
If a game gets a little complicated nowadays, it immediately grabs you by the hand. Giant objective markers, tutorial pop-ups, NPCs repeating the same instruction until you finally understand that yes, that glowing yellow thing is in fact the thing you're supposed to interact with. Back in the NES era, good luck. When you rented a game for the weekend, there was no internet, no YouTube walkthrough, no 15-page GameFAQs guide written by a guy named XX Dark Lord 420 Push Slayer 2000XX. You had the game, and you had the manual. That's it. And for a lot of games, the manual wasn't just a nice little bonus, it was a critical piece of the experience. Developers were running out of cartridge space constantly, so important mechanics, hidden systems, and progression clues often got shoved into the instruction booklet instead. The problem is, some of these manuals were written by people who seemed genuinely offended that you wanted to beat the game. So today we're looking at 10 NES manuals that completely failed their jobs, turning already difficult games into confusing, frustrating messes. Let's begin. We're starting our list today with Deadly Towers, a game that already had a reputation for kicking players directly in the teeth. Released in Japan in 1986 as Masho the Devil's Bell, it was actually a pretty big success. The difference was that Japanese players had magazines, strategy guides, and entire playground economies dedicated to figuring out cryptic bullshit. When Broderbund brought the game to North America in 1987, The manual needed to pick up the slack. Instead, it fell short. Open the booklet and you'll find pages dedicated to enemy descriptions and lore. One of them is a monster called a bounder. A bounder is a bouncing ball. I'm not kidding. The bouncing ball gets more documentation than some of the game's actual mechanics, which is an impressive level of missing the point. Then we get to your starting weapon, the short sword. The manual describes it by saying, "You start the game with this sword. It is so weak, you feel lonely. That means you have no confidence in this sword." God damn, imagine buying a car and the owner's manual starts with, "This is your car, you paid money for it. Despite all available evidence, you willingly exchanged currency for this vehicle. The manufacturer would like to apologize. The dealership would like to apologize. Your family has asked that you stop talking about it. When parked, local birds avoid landing on it out of respect for the concept of failure. Mechanics refuse to repair it. They simply stand around in silence. It has the same horsepower as a moderately motivated dishwasher, and on a good day, it can almost keep up with a determined pedestrian. You paid money for it, this thing's a piece of shit." But here's where things really fall apart. Deadly Towers is packed with invisible dungeon entrances. These aren't optional secrets either. You need them to beat the game. So naturally, the manual explains how to find them, right? No. Their official advice is search every area by walking around the entire screen in each area. That's it, that's the strategy. Their solution was to have 10-year-olds spend an entire weekend rubbing Prince Meyer's dick against every wall in the castle until a dungeon magically appeared. It's like hiring a tour guide who spends 3 hours talking about his failed marriage and forgets to mention where the fucking gift shop is. Deadly Towers was already hard. The manual looked at that difficulty and said, you know what this needs? Less information. To understand why the Hydlide manual is such a disaster, you have to understand the game itself. Originally released by T&E Soft in 1984, Hydlide was actually kind of a big deal. It predated Zelda, helped establish the action RPG genre, and in Japan it was considered pretty fucking revolutionary. Unfortunately, by the time it finally landed on the NES in North America in 1989, it felt about as modern as a fax machine. Part of the problem is that Hydlide uses one of the weirdest combat systems you'll ever see. Instead of pressing a button to attack, you physically ram your character into enemies. To make things even stranger, you're constantly switching between attack mode and defend mode using the A button. It's clunky, it's awkward, and it absolutely needed a manual that explained things clearly. Instead, the manual takes a running start and just face plants into the wall. On page 7, it tells players that casting magic is as simple as hold down button A while pressing button B. That sounds easy enough, except if you try it, nothing happens. Your character stands there looking as confused as you are. At this point, most kids probably started checking controller ports, blowing into cartridges, sacrificing livestock to the Nintendo gods, whatever it took to make the fucking thing work. What the manual conveniently forgets to mention is that magic only works when you're in attack mode. If you're in defend mode, that button combination does absolutely nothing. The explanation exists technically, but it's buried on an entirely different page, like it entered witness protection. Our next entry is Dr. Chaos, a game that somehow manages to be a side-scrolling action game, a first-person adventure game, a horror game, and what I can only assume was a nervous breakdown, taking physical form, on an NES cartridge. Now, to be fair, the instruction manual does explain some things. In fact, it spends a surprising amount of time introducing the enemies that we'll encounter throughout the game. Want to know about the elephant? It's in there, but between me and you, I don't think Japan knows what an elephant actually looks like. But hey, if you're curious about the slime or big lady, covered. Need information on bats, ghosts, spiders, floating skulls, and every other creature that looks like it escaped from a Spirit Halloween after closing time? The manual's got you covered. I like that. Page after page is dedicated to introducing the monster roster and the weapons, and some of these descriptions are useful, but most of them aren't. They're just kind of there. It's like the manual was written by a guy who is really excited to show off his collection of weird monsters. But the thing that bothers me is that none of this is where players are getting stuck. On the surface, Dr. Chaos looks like a pretty standard side-scrolling action game. You run through the mansion, you shoot monsters, you avoid hazards, and try not to get murdered by whatever eldritch nonsense is lurking around the next corner. Then you walk through a door and the entire game changes. This is the exact moment where the manual should have stepped in and explained how exploration in the first-person scenes work, what you're looking for, how to identify important objects, how to navigate the fucking rooms, what clues matter to you, how the command system functions in practice, anything. Give me something. Instead, the manual responds with a tiny paragraph and a screenshot that looks like it was taken with a disposable camera through a pair of prescription sunglasses. That's it. Imagine buying a cookbook where the first 30 pages are biographies of vegetables, right? This is a carrot. Here's an onion, here's a potato, here's what farm they came from, the health benefits of eating carrots, and then you finally reach the recipe section and it simply says, cook food. That's Dr. Chaos in a nutshell. Oh buddy, Milon's Secret Castle. Now we just talked about the Japanese period of game design where they were throwing things at the wall. Milon's Secret Castle existed during that same time frame, except it was a different focus. This was during the era of let's hide fucking everything behind something, right? Secrets, items, progression, entire full-length mechanics could be hidden behind an invisible wall, and everybody was doing it. The idea was to get kids talking on the playground, buying strategy guides, and calling tip lines that you would have to pay for. Milon takes that philosophy and cranks it straight into the sun. The entire game revolves around shooting bubbles at walls to reveal hidden items, hidden doors, hidden shops, and basically half the game is hidden behind shit. If you're not randomly assaulting the architecture, you're probably not progressing. So when Hudson brought the game to North America in 1988, the manual needed to do some heavy lifting. Instead, it called it a day. Buried in the maze room section is one single little sentence. Milon can find the key by breaking blocks with bubbles. That's it. That's your help. The manual tells us that breaking blocks is important and then leaves like my biological dad for a pack of cigarettes. It doesn't tell you which blocks can be broken. It doesn't tell you that the breakable blocks look exactly like the unbreakable blocks. It doesn't tell you that hidden doors are mandatory. It doesn't tell you that entire marketplaces are concealed inside solid walls like some kind of underground bubble-based black market. But what it does tell you to do is how to shoot, how to jump, how to walk. You know, all the complicated things I've struggled with since birth. And it's only 9 pages long, too. 9. Hudson couldn't spare half a page to explain how players were actually supposed to progress through the game. The whole thing feels like it ends with, "Thanks for the $40. Figure it out, dipshit." Castlevania 2 is the most infamous game in my opinion on the NES, and honestly I don't think it's entirely its fault. Released by Konami in 1987, Simon's Quest took a huge gamble by ditching the straightforward stage-by-stage structure of the original game in favor of giant open worlds, towns, NPCs, exploration, and even a day-night cycle. It was ambitious. Unfortunately, the localization team took all of that ambition and kind of drove it directly into a ditch, if that makes sense. The townspeople are supposed to help you through the game, but most of their hints range from confusing to just outright lies because of translation issues, so naturally players turn to the manual for help. The item artwork alone looks like it was drawn by somebody who only had a vague understanding of what body parts are supposed to look like. Dracula's nail looks like a yak horn, Dracula's rib bone looks like a milk bone, and the ring looks like something you'd find in a clearance bin at Kohl's. Hey, by the way, rings aren't body parts, they're fucking jewelry! Jesus Christ! And what about Dracula's heart? Brother, that's a kidney bean. Dracula was not killed by Simon. Dracula died waiting for the insurance claim for his kidney bean heart to be approved. But between me and you, and probably what everybody feels is the true problem, is the red crystal, right? If you've never played Simon's Quest, there's a point where progress completely stops. To continue, you need to equip the red crystal, walk up to a random dead-end cliff, and kneel for 7 seconds and wait for a tornado to come and carry you away. Now, to Konami's credit, the manual technically acknowledges that the red crystal exists, and under the item description it says you must have the red crystal before you enter Dracula's castle. But that's about as useful as telling somebody they need gasoline after they've already run out on the interstate.
Hi, Konami. I'm stuck on the side of the road. It appears that something has gone cataclysmically wrong, and I am now stuck on I-10 right outside of Houston. Can you give me any insight?
Gasaringa height tonight.
An entire generation of kids wandered around Transylvania completely lost because nobody at Konami wanted to write down one sentence that says, "Hey, dumbass, kneel at the cliff." Instead, they left that job to Nintendo Power, or 20 years later, the angry video game nerd. Operation Wolf was one of Taito's biggest arcade hits. The original cabinet came with a giant mounted machine gun, force feedback explosions, the whole deal. It was loud, chaotic, and exactly the kind of thing that emptied quarters out of kids' pockets in the late 80s. The problem was bringing that experience home. On the NES, especially if you weren't using the zapper, precision suddenly mattered a lot more. Shooting enemy soldiers was good. Shooting hostages, on the other hand, was very, very bad. Accidentally blasting a nurse would chunk your health bar, so knowing who was friend and foe was kind of important. This is where the manual completely drops dead in the middle of the road. Instead of using screenshots from the game to help identify civilians, the booklet gives us a collection of tiny hand-drawn doodles that look like they were sketched during a boring staff meeting. The manual identifies everyone like it's introducing contestants on a game show. Child, nurses.
Yeah, I've beaten Trojan. Trojan was one of the first games I had when I started my collection. So, alright. Fuck it, we'll do the hazard room just in case they've changed anything on us, because I've learned not to trust this game at all. Thought it was supposed to be Murray. What the fuck's going on here? What's this?
Alright, I'm really gonna test your climbing skills here. You
Okay.
can use your cane to swing from hooks.
Yes.
Just jump and press the circle button again to latch on.
With the proper momentum.
If you ever get in the jam, it's smart to climb your way out of trouble.
I hear that.
Press the circle button near that pipe to latch on and climb.
Yeah, it's a Capcom game. It's actually part of the, there's a sequel to it. I want to say it was part of the Kung Fu line of games.
I just love pipes. Is that okay?
Sure,
Excuse
they're
me?
a thief's best friend, but don't forget wall hooks.
How could I forget the lovable wall hook?
Press the circle button to attach.
Of course.
The
To
circle
launch off
button.
them, you'll have to pull down on the left analog stick before jumping. Try getting over this wall.
I did it.
That's it, I give. You've made it through all my challenges.
Hey, don't feel bad. Those wall hooks were kind of tricky.
It was all supposed to be tricky. Anyhow, you've proven you know how to get around. A word to the wise. Anywhere you sense a thieving opportunity, you know, see the blue sparkles? You can use a circle button move.
Yes.
Pretty handy.
Yes, yes it is.
Easy. Oh, I can change. I guess we got another move to learn, huh? What's this?
All right.
Medieval and
Emily,
City Punk?
let me have
Yes.
In order to maintain our lavish lifestyles, we'll always need to have a little cash on hand.
Oh,
I hear
it's
ya.
teaching me how to
Most
pickpocket.
guards are nice enough to
No,
carry
I've never
around a
played
pocket
Gothic.
full of change.
Exactly. You can pick their pockets by sneaking up behind them and pressing the circle button.
Yep.
This guy looks like he's carrying some loot. If I steal it, you can fence the goods online for some cash.
That's right. Look for a glow in a guard's back pocket. Sure sign of something valuable. Try picking his pocket dry without getting noticed.
Okay. I got a prize, 21.
Okay, that's enough of that guy.
That's murder!
It won't always be that easy. Guards are usually on the move.
As long as I don't bump into him, it shouldn't be a problem.
All right, smooth talker. Try robbing this guy.
Just kidnap grown men?
Straightens away.
Not far enough.
Great. Now, as any good thief knows, a job is only as successful as the getaway that's planned.
I hear that. Some guards are not too keen on fighting toe-to-toe.
You're not going to say I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, not now.
Thought so. Look, there's no shame in running from a fight. Keeps you alive. Hold down the R1 button to sprint.
Okay.
Sounds easy.
Prove it. I'm gonna have this guard attack you, and you'll have to run away to lose him.
Whoa, hold up.
Ready, set, go.
Where'd he go?
1 and 2 is alright.
Nice
3 is
Sly.
too
An
much.
unfortunate fact about running is that you make a lot of noise. Sprint by a guard, and he's sure to notice you.
Well, if I'm already running, might as well keep going.
Good point. How about you try that? Run to this waypoint within 6 seconds, and then try and escape from the guards if they hear you.
Come on.
Ready, set, go.
It was easy.
How about you stop setting these guards up to kill me?
Well, you could always take them out instead.
Now we're talking.
If a guard hasn't seen you, you could sneak up behind him. You paying attention? This is complicated.
No, it's not.
Of course. We're talking about taking out guards.
Right. Sneak up behind him and hit the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then press the square button to slam him down hard.
Oh, yeah.
Sneak attack. Nice. So that's the triangle button to knock him into the
What's
air.
the triangle
and the
button?
Square button for
What's the
slam.
square
You
button?
got it. Now give this guy the business.
The business. Easy.
Unfortunately, the slam makes noise. Do it too close to another guard, and he'll be all over you.
Okay.
It's easy. You take out the first guy, then hide out when the second thug comes running. Wait until his back is turned, then strike.
Try taking out both these guards without being caught.
Yeah, okay.
Nice
Easy.
work. I pity the guard that crosses your path.
I pity the fool.
Now for the showstopper. See that boat slung up above? That poor
I don't know where Nick is tonight.
unsuspecting guard?
Yeah?
Feel like dropping it on his head?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This button will release the boat. Make sure the guard's under its shadow before you know, knock him senseless. Look for those buttons around town. The place is littered with unsafe machinery. Know what I mean?
Easy. Alright, all those are done. What's this? To learn to use your spy. No, I'm done with this. I just want to beat this game and be done with it. Yeah, Rumble Down Under. Continue episode. What are we buying? Did I not fence any stuff? Why am I paying for better attacks? That's so stupid. Let's go do the job. No, hell no, we're not halfway.
Never really tore this place up looking for opals. Watch your step. They're sure to get rough defending their claim.
Oh my god. Mmm, delicious. It's bullshit.
master spends most of his time up there in that
Oh, you played the Skeleton Key?
overlooking the valley and contemplating the depths of.
Oh, it is midnight, isn't it?
I really appreciate you breaking the
Skeleton Key and Genre Gauntlet. Alright, what genre are we doing?
No problem, pal. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Anybody you call master must be a heck of a guy.
Oh, he's awesome. He'll get inside your head and freak you out.
Freak you out 6 ways from Sunday.
Awesome.
Alright, we're looking for a sensei. Martial arts? I don't know if that's a genre. We'll see. That might just fall under fighting. That sounds more like a theme than it is a genre. Alright. Yeah, that would be just fighting. Why don't these fuckers die, dude? Oh, it's on a genre list? Then perfect. That's it. That seals the deal. Let's do one more mission in this, and then we'll pull up some martial arts
Sorry,
stuff.
pal. This cave's empty. Got any other ideas where he might be?
Well, that's his hut. But he doesn't really hang out there on account of the smell.
The smell?
Did you poop in there?
Long story. I had to apologize up and down for like a month before he'd speak to me again.
What did you do?
I shit my pants.
Unspeakable, Sly. The unspeakable.
The fuck?
Well, thanks for speaking of it. I'm headed for the hut.
I love the UFC fighting games. Those are tremendous fun to me. Oh, we do get that means that means I technically will be playing some of those other games. Yeah, hold on to that. We'll do that in a second. Let me finish this mission, and then we'll start doing your favorite thing ever, which is spreadsheets. I know you love your spreadsheets. You're an absolute whore for them.
This place is packed with wall hooks. The miners must use them to haul up their
So
drills.
grab your lube, bro. I know you're
Going to get
excited.
some rock climbing practice.
I don't want rock climbing practice. I want this game to be over, but we're like not far in it enough. I am impressed by the didgeridoo sound. Do you love me some didgeridoo?
Sorry, Murray. Nobody's home. And by the looks of it, I'd say the guru is fighting someone or something off here. I'm starting to think the miners might have got to him.
You might be right. They'd come in and be all angry and yelling, and he'd be all peaceful, and they'd just get ticked. Then he'd try to find a middle way, and they'd just go crazy and smash everything up, and then haul him off.
Where do you think they might have taken him?
They got him! My master's a goner!
No, don't be
Maybe
so
we should
negative.
Get Bentley on the line.
It's tough to say, but given the layout of the miners' camp, I'd venture a guess that they use that area with a high fence as a makeshift stockade.
Looks like there might be a way up using that cliff below. Shouldn't be a problem.
Just keep an eye out for that gyrocopter. I'm positive it's what gave away the guru's position.
Good tip. Thanks, pal.
Okay, so we don't really have a way to... I guess we could do this. Woo! Look at that health.
These miners have no respect for the Aboriginal sacred sites. They're
What's up,
drilling
Zool?
into
Shit.
Attention all units, central dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. This game straight up sucks, dude. It sucks. I hate to say that. It really, truly sucks. Oh, did you give me a sub? Right here?
You must be the guru. I'm a good friend of Murray's. He's come asking to be released from his training. Sure, I'll just bust you out of here and we'll go talk to him. You seriously won't leave without your gear? Yeah, I can see that the miners have really done a number on the land
nice.
here. As for your walking staff and moonstone, me and my gang have a real talent for stealing back things that were wrongfully taken.
He's a crackhead, dude. Alright, job complete. It's total fucking crackhead. Alright.
The guru won't leave the stockade until he has his walking staff and his moonstone. He also insists that we purify Ayers Rock of all miners. Only then will the Dreamtime spirits be appeased, and the guru will be free to use his powers. Sly must have impressed him in their conversation, because now he is requesting that Murray and I meet with him individually. Something about judging our spiritual centers. I've discovered a passage through one of the miners' caves that should make getting up to the guru less difficult. He also mentioned that the miners had foolishly unearthed the Mask of Dark Earth. I guess it was his job to guard the thing, and now that it's out, bad things are sure to follow. Sounds like mumbo-jumbo to me, but we've encountered some unexplainable phenomena over the years, so I'm not gonna rule it out as a threat to our operation.
Alright. Oh, that's why that screen wasn't right whenever I was doing it. Your application's out of date? What are you talking about? Okay. Did your internet go out? No. Maybe yours did. Not mine. I'm not showing any drop frames at all. Okay, let's click on that link that Old Man Sim gave us. Right here. Cool, thank you. Alright, so first and foremost, we're going to go to the boy list. The game that was Pogo stuck, and that's Divine. So he'll have that IOU redeem whenever he wants to use it, whenever he chooses to use it. We don't have any available now, so make sure you hold on to that, and we'll make sure you get that. We couldn't for the life of us figure out if it was like Pogo Stuck, the Rage game, or if it was something else. Like, we kind of figured we knew what you wanted based on what you put me through, but there were so many like Pogo Stick games that could have fit the bill for that we were like, let's take it off the board, and I figured somebody would figure it out and be like, hey, dipshit, that's the game I wanted. And, of course, Divine did, on schedule, he told me. So I told him I'd give him an IOU for that, because we pulled it based on what you put me through. It's true. It's true. He never gives me good games. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. All right. This is going to be an override by release. We have Deliver Us Home and Stuntman Hollywood. They're going to be lavender colored. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. 798 martial arts games, okay? Alright, so obviously there's certain games we're not going to be able to play. When we're talking about games like Swords, which was on the RCA early arcade game, and on the Cosmac, we can't play those. We can try, but I wouldn't hold my breath. What is this? So this was Hidden Object, right? Project status. Hidden object, I think is what it was called. I gotta organize this. This is all sorts of fucked up. Hidden object. Alright, so now we're focusing on... Yeah, we should get some Jackie Chan games. Now we're focusing on... God, there's so many Kung Fu games, this is stupid. Alright, 1975, we have Swords, which was...
So basically, what I was thinking of was...
Oh, thank you so much for following, appreciate it.
I can't believe you've done this.
Jackie Chan's old, man. Which was Arcade and Cosmac, which I promise, I assure you we're not going to be able to... We're not going to be able to do. Delete that. Copy this, copy all this. All this doesn't matter. All this doesn't matter. That's gone, it doesn't matter. I guess technically it means we're going to be playing Drake of the whatever dragons too. Alright, Swords is his own thing. Then we move to 1978 with Prize Fight, which was on the 1292 AVPS. For anybody who doesn't know what the AVPS is, it's the Advanced Programmable Video System. It's a second generation console. Came out during the era of Atari 2600. Did not live very long because it wasn't good. Alright, 1978. Then we jump to 1979 with Karate. Karate was on the 2600. We may have played this already. Yeah, we've already played this. So this is going to be a no play. Atari 2600 and Karate fucked off. It's horrible anyway. Alright, so it's fucked off. Which means we don't need to play that. We're probably going to see quite a few instances of that, but we'll try our hard to kind of go through. Oh, dude, we get to play Chuck Norris Super Kicks. Alright. So, 1979. Oh, that's... Hold on. I'm wrong. This is Samurai, which is a Sega game. I have a feeling that's going to be an arcade game. It is. Not part of a franchise. And, again, basically I'll go through this and I'll see what games I've already played. That way we're not doubling up and ruining our day. That and Old Man Sim's really good at catching those whenever they happen. 1982. Then we go to 1983. We have Bushido. Chuck Norris, Super Kicks, Ninja Warrior, The Attack of the Phantom Karate Devils. Then we go to 1984. Black Belt, Bruce Lee, Karate Champ, which is Kung Fu, by the way. Or no, Kung Fu is Kung Fu. Kung Fu, then Kung Fu Master, then Kung Fu The Master, then Kung-Fu Master, then Revenge of the Ninja, and the biggest one, this is probably the most important one, Karateka. That was a very, very important game for this particular style of games back in the day. Karateka actually got a remake. 1985, we have Dragon Wang, Fighting Warrior, Jackie Chan, Spartan X, Karate, Kicker, which we've already played, Kung Fu, The Way of the Exploding Fist, Kung Fu, oh my bad, Ninja Princess. Nun Chakun. Shaolin Master. Shaolin Master. Thai Boxing. Typhoon Gal. World Karate Championship. That's a big one. Yar Kung Fu, which we've already played because that's a Konami game. Then Yar Kung Fu's other version. Then Yar Kung Fu's third version. Chanbara. Chop Suey. Karate Warrior. The Legend of Kage. Lots of games in 1985. Can we go for 1986? Avenger. Champion Kendo. Fist. The Legend Continues. Probably quite a few. Golden Path. This is something you might know. Hakuda no Ken. That's the first Fist of the North Star game right there. Kai Temple. Karate Combat. Karate King. Master Ninja. Shadow Warrior of Death. Ninja Master. And then we go to page 2. A lot of them are going to be Kung Fu clones. Saboteur, Thai Boxing, The Karate Kid, Part 2, the computer game, Uchimata, Sai Combat, Black Belt, which is Hakuda no Ken on the Sega Master System, Musashi no Ken, Tadaima, Shugyo Chu. Then 1987, and we'll get a few games in 1987, and then we'll push on with that. 1987, Bangkok Nights. Holy shit. Big Trouble in Little China. Chop and Drop. Let's make sure everything is the right size, please. I don't like that very much. No, stop. Brother, please. Chop and Drop, then Eastworld Karate. Now here we go. Because y'all are here, y'all get to take this poll. I'm not particularly having a good time with Sly Cooper, so if y'all want to move the project to start today, we can. Project start today. Yes or no. Y'all go ahead and vote. I'm going to make sure that this gets updated correctly. Genre Gauntlet, martial arts. Spins every Friday, yeah. Genre Gauntlet Roulette every Friday. Which is true. Now if we start it today, we let's see, skeleton active, we're not worried about that. We'll let YouTube vote as well. Just in case you're watching over on YouTube, should we start the project tonight? Yes or no? That's how I felt. I mean, to be fair, like most Tekkens felt that way to me. You know, after 2, all the Tekkens just look slightly better than the one before. You know what I'm saying? "30 seconds left on that vote. Make sure you make it count." I will say I'm very excited. If we can, we're obviously not going to make it to 2010, but UFC to me, I love those games. They're so much fun. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Alright, looks like the eyes have it. The eyes have it. Alright, so 30 days from now. 7, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be July 8th will be the expiration for that. July 8th. Alright, Genre Gauntlet Roulette every Friday. Obviously, the franchise lock matters, but don't forget there's the Alexio Thematis channel point redeem if you want a specific theme that is different from this. But I think we can have a lot of fun. A lot of fun with this. Ordered a wireless air duster yesterday. It'd be very useful to have some stuff like... Yeah, I got one of those. The problem is it is extremely strong. It's like one of those... It's like a leaf blower if it was handheld. It's insane how strong it is. Alright, let's get started with this, with our Genre Gauntlet. We're starting with Swords in 1975. This is an arcade game. I'll tell you right now, this might be Lost Media. Because I don't see it happening. 70s arcade games are really hard to A, find, B, get to work, so. But we'll try. Okay, what are we doing here? We can go ahead and get rid of the game box. We don't need it. And then we need the Genre Gauntlet thing, right? There we go. And we'll go to where it says horror. Do I need to make this? I guess I can make it real quick. I probably have a incredibly Asian themed thing we can use for this. Somewhere. Let's grab a free one from Default. That's a lot. Alright, foreign look. Okay, fuck off. I don't care about your cookies. That one works. Gang of 3. And it's true text. Works even better. Alright, martial arts. And it's called what? Gang of 3? Perfect. And we'll give it a little bit of a stroke here. And then we will trim transparent pixels, and that should be good enough. Quick export as martial arts. Okay. And holy butt nuggets, we have created an asset. Boop. So it was really tiny. We gotta make it big. All right. Works for me. Nice and simple. Simple and clean. That's all I care about. Except this webcam is slightly bigger than the thing, and that's kind of driving me insane. I don't see how that isn't driving y'all insane. There we go. Alright. Swords RCA ROM. Alright, so this is borderline unknown. We're going to call that Lost Media.
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means of production today.
1292 AVPS. I don't think we can emulate that right now. 1292.
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means of production today.
If it's done through mess, I can't do it. Okay, so it's done through MAME, but they don't even cover it on the emulation wiki, do they? VHS tape. 1292 AVPS. Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare. That's the Game Tech wiki. That's not even the emulation wiki. $12.90. That'd probably what fall under miscellaneous. Home consoles, dev kits, list of consoles. Yeah, I'm not gonna. We're gonna refuse that as well, unless it's on eBay. It's been a while since I bought something. I might be able to buy a $12.92. Nah, that's incredibly hard. Advanced. Why so hard? Yeah, so that's not happening. As you can see, this is incredibly expensive. And has 0 emulation support right now. It would have to be a knockoff brand, which is like this one right here. But there's no promise that any of the games were on there. Yeah, the AVPS is incredibly expensive. I wanted to get one for a while, but they keep going up, and it's such a pain in the ass. It's this one right now. So it's the Hanimex. So it looks like this. Programmable video system. Oh, this is it for 168. Olympics. We're looking for one specific game, though. And that game is Prize Fight. Prize Fight AVPS. Which is going to be... Yeah, we'll just call that one Lost Media. Alright, next up is Samurai. Piece of shit rare console, right? Samurai. This is an arcade game from Sega. And I've already played it. Rated it a C. So it's going to be a no play. I'm going to duplicate this tab so that I can just jump between consoles and the genre gauntlet list. Otherwise, we're going to be scrolling all day. This is a high score game. I think it was 720 that I got. Yeah, 720. High score challenge. Alright, Karate got fucked off. Bushido. DOS. Oh yeah, I remember this game. This game's trash too. Yep, Bushido got fucked off. And it's mostly because you got to use F1 through F6 for all of this. Chuck Norris Super Kicks. 1983, 1983, 1983. There we go. Commodore 64. This game was bullshit as well. Commodore 64. We have not played Chuck Norris Super Kicks, so this is where we're going to be starting. Alright. Commodore 64. Kung Fu Super Kicks. Unless it was named Kung Fu Super Kicks, and that's what I played. No, I have not. Alright, let's see if we got it. ROMs, Commodore 64. I do possess this game. Alright, Chuck Norris Super Kicks, here we go. Probably on a different console, yeah. I feel like mini games are better on ColecoVision. We just got to get them to load, you know? Unlimited time? No. Game focus on? No. Okay, so why wouldn't this game work? Alright, so it's a tape game. Chuck Norris Super Kicks Commodore 64 online. That's Atari 2600, that doesn't count. Alright, ColecoVision. I don't have that one either. I know we struggle with ColecoVision emulation, so. Alright, Chuck Norris Super Kicks ColecoVision ROM. What's this for? Ba-ba-da. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to save the game. I just want to download it. I don't know if we've ever played a ColecoVision game on the stream yet. I'm sure we've tried, but it always... weird shit happens. Alright. Here we go. The fuck is this? Is this one of those weird numbers do things? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, Zonox. Well, I mean, if I can't even get close enough to the asshole to hit him, what's the point? It just bounces me away. Okay, we did one entire super kick. We gotta wait for him to run into us. God, this... There we go. Wow, we're cooking with fire. We got Chuck doing his Chuck business. Walking down the street, kicking the shit. Oh, it's a... I lost time to a tree? Oh my god. It's the longest path in human history. Oh, on the 2600, this game's unplayable. out of here. I mean, it's a D or an F on the ColecoVision too. I can't hit anything. Like, so, just so y'all know, the kick is controlled with the stick up or stick down. Stick up, we punch. Stick down, we kick. The problem is that we have to move constantly after these guys, and getting close, it doesn't happen. Just because I guessed the right path? Is Chuck Norris too good for walking in grass? My lord, stop. This is definitely going to be a high score situation. It'd be fun if I could hit anything. Now I'm just headbutting these dudes' crotches and get knockback physics. This might be the earliest example of knockback physics I think I've ever seen in a video game. Yeah, fuck this. This is just completely unplayable. Oh, I don't have this song, damn. I gotta get that song. Alright, that was Chuck Norris Super Kicks. Chuck Norris Super Kicks. We did emulate it. Obviously, we're doing Price is Right rules. I'm gonna say this game costs $10. It's gotta be a dirt-ass cheap game. 10.6. I'm gonna give it a D because it looks good, but it plays horribly. This is significantly better than the 2600 version, but still a piece of shit. Which it is. It's one of those double enders. Basically what double enders meant is that there were two games, and you'd flip it, right? Like the AK-47 magazine that Russia uses. One side is a game, take it out, flip it around, plug it back in, it's a second game. They were called double enders for a reason. And I can show y'all what they look like. This is an example of a double ender. This is an even better one. So one side would be... This is Chuck Norris. Looks like it shared it with Artillery Duel. So when you buy this game, you're actually getting two, which is impressive. Alright. I got 60, I got one, had 25, 25. Chuck Norris Super Kicks on the ColecoVision. What we got? So it looks like it did come out as a standalone by Zonox for $59.99. I'm assuming the double ender was probably a little bit cheaper. Alright, lowest first. Here we go. 30 bucks. Alright, I said 10. Did anybody go higher? No, that was not the Commodore 64 version. That was the Coleco version I played. I couldn't get the Commodore 64 version to run. So I think Raptor got it. Raptor got the points. I would buy that. Oh, wait. No, I organized it by lowest. Yeah. Good job, Raptor. Get 0.2 good boy points. That puts you at 2.4. We still have to play the other versions. Vic 20. Oh, God. Chuck Norris Super Kicks Vic 20 online. No, this is 2600. Play Vic 20 games online. Select a game. Let's see if it's on there. Chuck Norris Super Kicks right here. That's exactly what I expected this to look like, mind you. Reset. Problem is I don't know the controls. Audio on. Maybe try Chuck Norris. That's the game just called Chuck Norris. Alright, the VIC-20 is out. Atari 2600 we played, so I think we can move on. So that is good. Chuck Norris is done. Delete cells. Next up is Ninja. On the Sharp X1, I recognize Kuma. That company fucking sucks. So that was Ninja on the Sharp X1 and the... Alright, we have not played Ninja. Interesting. Well, let's try it on the X1 and make sure. Ninja. I know I played it on the MSX. We actually did this on a Hudson run.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
I tell you what, if you check the list, just say skip. Don't waste your time saying you did it, you did it, you did it. Just be like skip, and I'll know.
So basically, what I was thinking.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
You're awesome. I appreciate that. That's who made this. Yeah, that's who made that. That's one of those rough games. All right, so. Just to double check, we probably played the MSX version, which would have been the better one anyway. No, I haven't played it. Sharp X1. I haven't played it. Do we have a conquest on Hudson Soft open right now or closed? Alright, Hudson Soft is closed, which means I have to go to the project status and make sure that we've passed that. Hudson Soft CC. And we're on 1983. When did this game come out? 1983. Put that there. So many tabs! Alright, Ninja Gaiden. Ninja. Sadasai no Ninja. Ninja Kage. Ninja Kage. I mean, we could always try to play it again, because it doesn't look like I did my documentation on it. And that's my fault. Sharp X1. MJ05. Was it MSX that I did it? Ninja Kage. So it was C+, and I didn't mind it. Okay, so we could skip that. Ninja Warrior on the Coco. I probably did that too. A lot of these are going to be shared between the Ninja theme, and I think that's what we're going to be skipping a lot of games for, which is convenient. TRS Dragon, Ninja Warrior, we did. We scored an 86 on it. Alright, so if it's fucked off, we can take it away. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll get rid of the ones we've already played. Just makes it a little bit easier. Alright, delete. Delete. The Attack of the Phantom Karate Devils, Commodore 64. We have not played this game. Let's see if I own it. Devils. This seems pretty interesting. Alright, the Attack of the Karate Devils. Let's see if we can find this maybe on my abandonware. That can fuck off. That crashed. Commodore 64. Oh hey, we could play this one in archive. I'm hoping that it's not controlled with the F1 buttons, or else we're gonna have a bad time. I don't know, maybe that's what makes it... Oh, here we go. Phantom Saw. John Orthel, okay. Oh, they're invisible ninjas, you see that? Pressing a key to start, okay. Oh my god, it's a fighting game, but we're fighting invisible stuff. You arrived at the Temple of the Diabolical Ninja to avenge the slain. This is very progressive for the amount of... Hey, between me and you, I needed to fucking see the controls, brother. What's up with that? GDI or not, I'm playing C and... Oh, playing Command and Conquer. GDI, always. Oh no, I've never made it past Command and Conquer 1. They have some filter on this. They have to. Alright, fire and left, fire up. Well, what's fire? I gotta figure out what the fire... If I don't know what the fire button is, then all of this is for nothing. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh shit! We're kicking. This is pretty fucking stupid. My strength is going down because I'm attacking. What? Oh. I died! I think. Just gotta keep on kicking him in the face. Oh, I got nunchucks. See that? I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't like it. The strength mechanic is what ruins it for me. And now that's game over. You must avenge the master. I would love to, but there's no, like, move left and right stuff. Walk is fire plus left. Let's see if we can get this as a ROM. I'm actually really, really curious. Because I'm kind of digging this. Kind of digging it a little bit. But it might be so damn obscure. There it is. Commodore 64. Let's see if we can get this to work in an emulator. I might actually really like this game. If I can learn how to, like, move. I don't like the idea of fire plus, you know, whatever being the controls, but I can't. There's no way for me to remap it, no. But we can try. Okay. Alright, so now we can actually pause this. Press any key to hold this display. Many devils attack from the left. Joystick port 2 controls hero. Avoid or block electrical fine stars and knives. Fight well through the many tunnel and bridge sections. Enter control world where you have 15 seconds to avenge the master. If you fight well, you'll be promoted in Dawn, and given new strength. So walk is fire plus left, okay. Jump is fire plus up. Then up, down. Okay, so the stick itself is doing all the heavy working. Jump plus block. But there's no... It doesn't have a control for any of that. So it's like, what do you want me to do? I mean, there's jump, but... Alright, let's see if I can get this to do what Okay. So there's no block, and at some point strength is just gonna... What do you mean? If I'm fighting well, just let me through the fucking door, bro. Oof. See, we're not gonna have enough strength. The strength just evaporates. Yeah, so this is that's the problem. Is that the strength just evaporates too much, and it's borderline impossible to kind of make it. You have arrived at the ninja. Okay, jump through door, we get 50 points. But there's no... I wish there was the block button. There we go, we got 50 points there. Okay, yeah. Fuck you. Alright. Yeah, this ain't for me. I like what they're doing, but the mechanics are so broken. It just... Alright, so that was the attack of the Phantom Ninja Masters. Phantom Karate Devils, there it is. Of the Phantom Karate Devils. I'm going to say that game costs $20. It is fucked off. And I'm going to have to give it a D. I love the idea, but it's just executed slightly too shittily for me to enjoy it.
Attention all units, Central Dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3.
This is Live 42, retain for respond that raid alarm. From Bruce I Am, stand by. What's up, everybody? My name is Fortifire. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware when we can. Right now, we're focusing on the genre known as martial arts games, right? So that's what we're focused on. A lot of fighting games. You're going to see some pretty interesting ones here, and I look forward to seeing exactly how that's going to pan out. If you're not following Bruce I Am, please do. Phenomenal streamer, great TikToker, really cool guy. Go give him the same love he's afforded us tonight. And if you're new here, feel free to hit the follow button for me. It's absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up, and you get to see a guy get punched in the face, which is always a fun time, right? What are we playing today? Bushido genre? It could be. There is a lot of games called Bushido that are going to be coming our way. There's a lot of knockoff ninja games. We're going to have to kind of figure out which one we want to do. Alright, let's see. Phantom Karate Devils goes bye-bye. And then I have to grab the 2 ColecoVision games that I've never bothered with putting anything on, which is Donkey Kong, which can go here. I like ColecoVision's Donkey Kong. I loathe ColecoVision's Chuck Norris game. That can go here. That can go bye-bye. SmackDown versus Raw. I wonder, well, I don't think wrestling's considered a martial arts. If we were lucky, maybe, but... Alright, Black Belt. So we have Black Belt 1984. We have 3 games from 1984. Black Belt on Commodore 64. Which we have not played. Okay. Let's see if this one's worth anything. I have Black Box, not Black Belt. You fuck off. Oh, don't give me any porn. I don't want any porn today. Black Belt. Commodore 64. Cool. It's also available on the Apple II. Interesting. They did. That was hilarious to me. But to be fair, Atari deserved it because they were assholes back during this era of gaming. Alright, Black Belt, Commodore 64. Let's see what we got. Okay. Alright, is this... Alright, we're gonna put it in port 1 to see if that fixes anything.
Welcome to Black Belt.
Okay. Okay, let's do a sparring match. 1. Does it want F1? I can't tell if it's loading or not. I mean, we're registering a hit. Let's speed it up because it sounds like it's trying... That's the load? Okay, I don't... 2... Joystick. A. 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 Now I gotta wait for this to load. That's gonna be the biggest and this is part of the experience, right? Sitting waiting 10 minutes for a 3-minute fight. What does any of this mean? Did you have to create your stuff? Okay, let's go with Fast Hippo. Alright, start match.
Bam, 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 bam.
Bam. I don't know if I could sit here and wait for this. This might be a technical fuck off. Oh, here we go. All right, first and foremost, I think we're set to the wrong joystick here. And I don't think there's anything I can do about it either. Because it refuses to let me change it. Alright, joypads in port 2. Alright, we're moving. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean... Oh, look at that. It's very slow. Kick him in the dick. Got his ass. Kick him in the chin. How come he's getting points for me kicking him in the face? I will say this is not a bad game. This is probably, it's a C for the genre, definitely. Yeah. Alright. So that was Black Belt on the Commodore 64. Elemento. So it's going to go here. It's definitely not fucked off. Black Belt. I mean, it's... Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do an HTC, but it's going to be a red HTC, because... Honestly, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to fuck it off. The frame rate kills it. But it is a step in the right direction. I could say that. It's a step in the right direction. So I'm okay with giving it a C. I don't fundamentally think playing it does anything for me. By the way, before we play The Price is Right for this, we need to go back to the other game and look it up. I said 20 bucks. Coark said 30. Zordon said 21. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. If we can even find it. That might be so rare that it's just whatever. Alright, that's rare in the wild. So it's going to be emulation by availability. It happens. The Vindicators... Sometimes I forget to do this and it kicks my ass. That's a poster. That's a poster, so it's going to be emulation by availability. Boom. Alright, Black Belt, what are we saying? I think if we can find this game, that it's probably going to be like a $10 game. We'll give it a C minus. Keep it nice and fair. It's also on the Apple II, so let's see if, while y'all are guessing the price, we'll see if we have it on the Apple II as well. But there won't be any joystick. We do have it. Cool beans. Alright, we'll let that load. Surprised by that? I was too. So you'll find that a lot of early fighting games involve using the stick plus the fire button to do specific things. That's what made Karate Champ such a badass game. It was a dual stick, right? Which made sense. You were moving with the left, but if you want to do a special move, you could do up, up. Up, up would be the jumping kick. Up, right would be the forward kick, if that makes sense. And we'll check it out again. It's just there's no way for me to really play it because it doesn't map like that on the system. But I think it is. It's really neat. All right, what we got? We got $1, $5 tops. Let's see, Black Belt, Commodore 64. And that is... Let's type out Commodore and see if that changes anything. Nope. But if you want $600, you can buy yourself a Commodore 64. All right, that's going to be emulation by availability. Nobody gets points for that. And we're going to check this out on the... Let's check this out on distributed by the Fuhrer. What the fuck? That doesn't sound very kosher. It already animates better on the Apple II. And then it bottlenecks. Yes, I get it. Bubbles. Oh shit, not the purple guys. Not anything but the purple guys. There's really no way for me to change any of the controls, so I gotta figure out what the buttons do. Let's do a practice session and we'll do slow. Sure, I'll do all of these. Punch. Okay, I understand that. Thank you. Are you teaching me how to do the punch, or... Oh, okay, that's... Alright, sparring match, player versus the computer. We'll do keyboard, white belt. Why is Broderbound one? Joe practice. See, I'm assuming all of these are characters that... The loading times are insane. But I don't know how to control the game. Okay. Oh, okay. I gotta figure out what button does what for any... Alright, S is step back. Jesus Christ, it just hates me. The game hates me. D turns my back. Okay. We're cooking with fire. I just gotta figure out what the hit button is. Alright, let's look up some documentation. Because I feel like this could actually be a really good game. Black Belt Apple II manual. And of course there's nothing there. So this is going to be a technical fuck off. I don't know. Alright, that was Black Belt. Black Belt. I'm going to say that costs $20, but I will say more often than not, actually we don't do that for technical fuck-offs. We can't really do anything. Cannot figure out controls. We're not even going to rate it. So it gets a question mark. And we don't actively see if we can do anything with that. What color is that? Below the pink. Okay. Boop. Tetrads, lost media. Okay. Alright, that's black belt. Next up is Bruce Lee on the Commodore 64. It is part of the Bruce Lee series. And it looks like it's going to be this one. So Bruce Lee is the first game in this little thing. Commodore 64. Where are you at, Commodore 64? Alright, we rated Bruce Lee an A. And there are tons of other versions that I don't know if we played yet. So Apple II. We didn't play Bruce Lee on Apple II. Alright, we got it. There it is. Bruce Lee! I'm excited. What's up with those occult shit that... Yeah, there he is. That's Bruce, alright. So hopefully we can get good controls. Rick Mirsky, Datasoft. The two-voice music in this product was created using the hold joystick at rightmost position. Okay. Press fire when done. Leftmost position, fire. Topmost, fire. Bottommost, fire. Oh, we're getting controller recognition here. Maybe we should go back to the... Oh, Jesus Christ. I remember this game. This is actually... Oh, no. Do I need to punch this guy in the face? Oh, shit, Bruce. Bruce, we're getting our ass kicked, Bruce. So this is more of a... Seems like it's more of a platformer than anything else, huh? Is there anything special here? In my head, meta, this is just Jackie Chan. This is just Michael Jackson with his fancy little gloves jumping around. Getting chased by bullshit. I mean, shit, I'm getting a high score. I don't know how. What's going on? No, I don't think there's much substance to this game at all other than just running around beating the shit out of a dude. Because I don't see like any doors or like lamps that matter. Oh! Correction. I think I'm supposed to collect the lamps. Oh, this is just Mario with Bruce Lee then. Okay. Well, this is just fine. This is just fine and dandy. I don't mind this game one bit. Is it going to reset all of them? No, it didn't. I will say it is very janky, but for Apple II, jank is beauty. So I don't mind it. Would I give it an A? I think I'd leave that up to y'all. Damn. It's kind of hard to do the jumps, though. Oh, that's because I got to do the jump kick for it to work. Yeah. That makes sense. Damn. Oh, and depending on how many falls I take. That's not bad. I'm not angry at this. I wish I would have known that I needed to grab the damn lanterns, though. For what it is, I'm not mad at all. Play one game over. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Let's see if we can get a good score on this. Can I climb up this? Yeah, I think this one can sneak an A minus at the most. I don't understand, like, what goes into, like, the damage recognition for this, I think is the biggest question. Because obviously they won't die. They're just going to keep coming. The ninja will fuck off for a little bit. Stop hitting me. I'm just a boy. I don't know the logic of this. Like, I have all the lanterns. Is that not, like, all I need? I wonder what the most definitive version of this would feel like. I mean, I got 10,000 points, but I feel like I don't really think there's anything else I can do. Did the floor open? Oh, that's a really good question. Hold on. It may have. Let's go check. It did. Good call. I'm getting real tired of you, fat white person number 5. Really chafing my pussy. Oh, I can kick down this man. Okay, so yeah, that's all we're doing is we're just going around finding finding lanterns, I guess. I don't know. Do I need to get in this water? Ah, yes, the climbing water, but of course. Oh, that kills us. Oh, it's spikes. So how do I get out of the water? All right, I'll take a high score on this. I think this is interesting. What was that? 10,760? 10,760. I think that was interesting. Apple II, that is Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, 10,760. Obviously, we did not beat it. I honestly don't mind this. Sure, it's Bruce Lee themed, but it's more of a platformer. And that's part of the Bruce Lee line of games. Alright, I'm gonna guess this game costs $20. Again, very hard to say if it'll show up. And I'm gonna give it an A-. Most of my complaints about it are so isolated that I think we'd be alright. Uh, 19, 15, and 1. 19, 15, and 1. Let's go to eBay. Bruce Lee for the Apple II. We got the manual, and we got the poster, but we don't have the game. Now, good news is we'll probably play more definitive versions of it, and I really do hope we can tell, hey, what these objects are, because I'm kind of stoked that worked the way that it did. Also, I kind of low-key want to go back. No, because the frame rate. Let's try the karate game again. I kind of want to. What was it? What was the name of that game? Black Belt? It's Black Belt, right? Now that I know that this supports the stuff, I want to see if maybe we can play it with the thing. The Führer. Ooh. Alright, sparring match, 2-player, joystick to the upper left corner, hit, upper right, hit, press switch direction button, we'll do that one. Oh dear. Oh, it's assuming, okay. So we're just gonna keep turning around like an asshole. Alright, unfortunately, it's not, wait, input. Yeah, it's not managing that, so we gotta skip that one. All right, Bruce Lee. We played it on the Apple II. We don't do 8-bit. We don't do FM7. PC88. We haven't done PC88 in a long time. Let's see. PC. Emulators. PC98. Where's the PC88 one? There it is. PC88 games. Do I have Bruce Lee? I do. And it doesn't look like we're going to run into any names that we're concerned about. So let's just hop into it and see if we can do it. Quasi 88. How many files? 15. And then we will hit the load, or if it'll let me, auto. Oh shit. We're gonna have to actually use the thing for this. M88. 15 files. And we'll run this one drive. We'll change the disk. Okay, so this doesn't like... Maybe if we extract it. There we go. And we're going to hit a reset. Needs to play in V1 mode, which is this one. We don't want to make it run any harder than it needs to do. Let's see if we can play Bruce Lee on the PC-88. This looks like dog shit. I am not happy with this. Sounds like dog shit too. Ow. Oh, fuck, that fucked up everything. Hold on. Let's see if this will... Nah, it does not like me very much. This is not the definitive version. It is not. The MSX version is probably going to be better. Alright, we'll play it in this screen. Space to begin game. Function 1. Alright, player 1, what we got? Oh god, it's hard for you to see because... So, but how do I attack? Okay, so this is going to be a technical fuck off for I'm going to try to do it. PC-88 in RetroArch, and maybe if we're lucky it won't be so mean. Doesn't even look like it wants to boot it. Alright, PC-88, that was... Also, what was going on with that? Why wasn't it... Window. I don't like that it was being strange like that. At all. If I remember right, we had to play it like this or else it would freak out. N mode. And 80 mode. So many things you have to do. Oh, we had it. Scenario disk was trying to work. At a whopping 3 frames per second, brother. Alright, we did something that where it wanted to behave like it was gonna play. And 80 mode. And 80 V2. does not like me today. No. Yeah, so I think when we were playing this, we couldn't play it in full screen. We had to kind of do some weird shit. Maybe 900. How do I configure? No, thank you. All right. Whatever. Bruce Lee on the Z. I'm sure the ZX Spectrum version is going to be wonderful, but we're going to go ahead and technically fuck this off. It's going to be a TFO. I don't know how to fight as Bruce. ZX Spectrum, we have not done Bruce Lee on ZX Spectrum. The definitive? No. It's probably going to be the worst, to be honest. Bruce Lee. Alright, we got 81. It says Bruce Lee Plus and it's crashing the game, so I don't think it's recognizing that it's a tape. Alright, we couldn't even get that game to start, so I'm not worried about that. PC booter, that would be DOS. Alright, DOS. So this is probably going to be EGA. It's going to be purple and blue. And also the cycles are fucked. Well, let's download it and see if we can get the proper cycles. I can say right now this game is going to be fucking horrible on DOS, but it is what it is. No MSX? Yeah, we'll play it. We'll play the MSX. The thing is, I know the MSX version is going to be good, so that's why I'm like, let's work on the other ones. All right, DOS. I create folder and call it Bruce. Extract here. It is literally just an exe file. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, C, CD Bruce, Bruce. Bruce Lee. Let's see, I have an RGB monitor. Sheng Chong Liu. Okay. Okay, one player versus computer. Joystick mode. Okay. A. Sure. Now apparently it's joystick mode, which is incredibly too fast. Hold joystick at rightmost position, press fire button when done. Leftmost, topmost, bottommost. Alright, our cycles are fucked. So we gotta figure out how to lower the cycles. How to lower cycles in DOSBox. Control F11. Seems so 277 cycles. that's fine. I'm okay with this. Alright, joystick mode. It's already calibrated the joystick. Look at this. Okay. So what's the point of calibrating the joystick if it's not going to even listen to me? Let's try again. Let's see if we can get a good quality calibration on this. And we're starting off at 3,000 cycles. Let's go ahead and bring that down to about 400. CGA for life? No, thank you. CD Bruce. Bruce Lee. I have an RGB monitor. We get to listen to this beautiful soundtrack all over again. Okay, hold joystick at rightmost position, press fire. Leftmost position, fire. Topmost position, fire. Bottommost position. Problem is there's no pause, right? You know, outside of the graphics, I really don't think it's that bad. Okay, so when I hit the control button, that's when it freaks everything out. So that's going to be a technical fuck off because DOSBox is conflicting with it. Can't suggest a game if it's gonna act funky, you know. Whoa. Alright, Bruce Lee. It is a white game. It's gonna be a TFO. Can't rate it. Bum-ba-dum. And that's Mark. Why is everything in white? Stop. Reset. Let's see. I have a feeling the MSX version is going to be the best. That is martial arts. It's TFO. Can't rate it. The cycles mess with the controls. Otherwise, I think I would have liked this one. Can't judge a technically fucked off game. All right, MSX. Let's go to File Hunter and see if it's on there. Bruce Lee. It is not. Okay. Actually, I already have this too, so perfect. No, we got to go to OpenMSX for this. Or Blue MSX. Come on, Bruce Lee. I believe in you. Okay, 1 player, 2 player computer versus opponent. F4 start the game, but no joystick support. Oh shit, man! There's no way to escape this. Yeah. There's no such thing as D block. Not in mine. So for this, the platforming is exquisite. The problem is the combat is lacking. They also took away a screen, because remember there was like 3 of them. Because you can just get juggled between the 2 enemies. The punch mechanic doesn't work. And I have to have a running start to even do anything. It is kind of muddy, isn't it? It's kind of pea green. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. They didn't take away all the screens. Oh, my God. He's like Spider-Man, isn't he? And that's it. Once you're stuck between these 2 guys, you're dead. This is fucked off. Alright, MSX. Tell you right now, we can usually find MSX games. So that was Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. It is fucked off. So the biggest issue in this is that you can't fight anything. You just get juggled around. Even the shittier ports let you fight, which is true. Alright, this is MSX. I'm going to say 150. You're going $5 and $13.99. What would you rate that? Because I don't know, C-, like, I can't fight. That's the thing, Bruce Lee. You can do in other games, you can't do in this one. And I don't understand that. You go in for the punch and it just goes... Right? And when you kick, you have to be running. There's no, like, standing kick. Like in the other games, you have to be running. And I wonder if it's an oversight in design. They wanted it to be so smooth that they completely forgot to give you the controls that you needed to make it work. You know what I'm saying? $8.50 from Crow. C-. Yeah, I'll give it a C-. Sharp X1. I guess we could check out the Sharp X1 version. Sharp X1 version is going to be rough if it does exist. And it's not available for download anyway. Let's see. Amstrad CPC. I'd rather just play that online. Amstrad CPC Bruce Lee online. Leave. Alright, we can play it on the archive. This is... What is this version? What version is this? It has Amstrad CPC graphics. Alright, I don't even know what that is. I'm not going to bother with it. We played the DOS, BBC Micro. Oh, that's Atari 800 version. Yeah. We don't play 800 games. Not right now. BBC Micro, Bruce Lee online. And here we go. And this game does not work. Okay. So that's going to be it for Bruce Lee. It's on Antstream. Let's see which version they have on Antstream. The Commodore 64 version, which I'm not worried about. Alright, next game is Karate Champ. We know about Karate Champ because Karate Champ fucking rocks. On the arcade. Karate Champ. I got an honor to compete, and I gave it a G. Commodore 64. Alright, no companies I'm worried about. The BBC Micro. Oh, I didn't play the other ones because I honored to compete the arcade. So I'm not going to worry about the other ones. That was one of the rules that we agreed on. Alright, 1984, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kung Fu on the ZX Spectrum. What could possibly go wrong? ZX Computers. Let's see if I have this. Kung Fu. Problem is, there's so many games called Kung Fu, so we have to make sure it's the Bug Bite version. Otherwise, it's just a random Kung Fu game. Because I guarantee you there are probably a shit ton of games called Kung Fu, but we gotta make sure it's the Bug Bite. Please wait. Poking data. View control keys, yes. Oh my god. Left is W, E, duck is 1. Okay. Kick is C, punch is Z. Oh my god. Think about... Oh, okay. Before we go any further, I want you to understand the ZX Spectrum keyboard is significantly different than what modern day keyboards look like. But I want you to imagine me having to play that with these controls. How would I do that? WE and 1. I don't have enough fingers for this. Blue Perry, your character's name. Dinglefuck. And Jinglefuck. Dingle and Jinglefuck. Alright, we're loading the crowd in. And we're loading. Begin combat, okay. Why are we wearing cowboy hats? Alright, we just walk up to him and kick him in the dick? Something tells me this is a 2-player game. Jinglefuck is defeated. Alright, so I think this is a 2-player game if this is the one. It's not even the same game, so I'm not worried about it. The question is, what version did I just play? Your Computer, I think is the name of the... Kung Fu the Master. Let's see if we can find the... Oh, Revenge of the Ninja. We already beat this though. Remember Ninja Hayate? That was an interesting game. So I just played a version that I have no clue about. So let's see if we can find this. Kung Fu. Early fighting game. We may have tried to play it. We did not. Okay. Let's take that hyphen away. That might change everything. Well, this is it right here. Alright, extract here. There are so many different versions of this game, it's stupid. What about the SP? What about the tape? It'll run the tape. So this is the version we need. by Duke and Maroha. Let's do keyboard, then 0. I love the animation in this. Look at this, is brilliant. Okay, let's see if I can figure out the controls. This is solid. Okay, I seem to know how to walk back, but now I don't know how to walk to the right. Look at this animation. But how do I walk to the right? Alright, we'll just keep hitting buttons until I magically... Okay. Let's fucking play Kung Fu, bro. The music's kind of skull fucking, but... No, it supports joystick, but programming Kempson joystick's kind of a bitch. Yeah, so, I mean, I beat the computer, y'all saw me. So, that's technically beat, but I feel like this is more of a Kung Fu simulator, if anything. But the thing is, I don't hate it. I think I'm going to give that an A-. Alright, Kung Fu, and this is Bug Bite. I'm really impressed by the animation. I love that so much. This is shockingly playable. I'm going to say that too. I'm going to give it an A- though. And we are going to guess this game costs $100. It seems kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is ZX Spectrum game. They're not very affordable. And that was the only one for that, so we're good. Kung Fu Master on the MSX. That'll be interesting. All right, y'all gonna guess the price? Price, I said 100. 100. We're gonna add that to the episode tracker. $17. I need one more vote. $27. All right, there we go. Let's go to eBay. Kung Fu Bug Bite ZX. Again, I don't expect to find this. Got Yar Kung Fu and Kung Fu Master and Yabba Dabba Doo, but no Kung Fu, which is a shame because actually I think that game would be pretty cool to get emulation by availability. All right, next. Oh, whoops. What did I do? All right, Kung Fu Master on the MSX. We are not playing the Spectre video because I can't emulate that right now. A lot of these are going to be throwaways. Kung Fu Master I don't have. Okay, let's see if we have it on our ROM set. I do. Okay. Emulators. MSX. And let's go for Kung Fu Master. In the Nippon land. Have I played this before? I have not. Okay, practice. Yeah, let's do practice because I want to learn how to play this. Let's see if we can figure out the controls. Hello? Hello? Dude, he touched me and I died. What? Oh my god. Oh, this is fucking dreadful, dude. This is not good. Dude's knocking me in straight straight to heaven, bro. I don't know. I appear to be getting gangbanged by the Rock'em Sock'em robots. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh my god. So you gotta kill 8 of them and you have 5 lives. Yeah, I see that at the top. So do we punch blue, kick red? Because I noticed when I kick the blue, nothing happens, but when I punch the blue, they crack. So maybe that's the gimmick? Yes. Okay, now this game makes sense. Okay. Now they swapped the rules. Do I have to, like, figure out which ones I need to punch, which ones I don't? Now there's knives coming around. Oh my god, man. They couldn't even bother making me fall down. It just, the rapture takes me. Gotta watch out for the rapture, bro. Okay, so if they get too close, there's nothing you can do. It's a bad hitbox. So, kicking might be smarter? I don't know. I must go. My planet needs me. Zoom. Holy shit. Now there's knives flying everywhere. Fuck off. I can't do it. This is bad. Oh my god. In Kung Fu Master, the player takes control of Master. As Master, the player can kick and punch enemies and objects in order to reach the objectives given by the game. The game is divided in levels, but there's a difference between even and odd levels. In the odd levels, Master moves through a tunnel and destroys all wooden dummies that come his way. In odd levels, the objective is to find various parts of Broken Key. There are red and blue wooden dummies that can appear and must be destroyed using a specific attack from a specific distance. Different colored pillars also require different attacks. So there's just convoluted bullshit that this game is trying to push on you that I'm not a fan of at all. That was Kung Fu Master. Kung Fu Master. Since it's MSX, I'm going to say this game costs $100, and it is fucked off. This is so incredibly obtuse, and it pisses me off because I like the aesthetic. So no thank you. Eat ass. I'm gonna give that a D. The hitboxes being random and specific. How the fuck am I supposed to know what to do? That's not good. The other reason it's getting a D and not like a D- is because graphically it's not so terrible. Kung Fu Master. And it gets itself a D. Alright, $45 and $8. Let's see. Kung Fu Master MSX. This is a cart-based game, so hopefully we can find it. And this looks like it. Seiken Ico? No, it's not it. There's so many different versions. Yeah, not happening. I really want to give y'all, you know, points, but shit. Alright, Kung Fu Master. This is Dragon 32. We have not played that yet. And then we have Kung Fu Master in the arcades. This is Karate Champ. We've already beaten Karate Champ. And I think we beat it on the NES, so we don't have to play it. I'm pretty sure this is just... Yeah, this looks like it's Kung Fu that we know. Oh no, I froze it. I broke Chrome! I crashed Chrome, holy shit. I'm asking a lot from Chrome right now. That's fine. Let's go ahead and wrap up for tonight. We made a lot of progress, we checked out a lot of games. It's going to get more interesting as we kind of transition into the late 80s. There's going to be a lot of cool games. And hopefully you'll see one that you like, right? For everybody watching on YouTube, feel free to check out my Twitch. And for everybody on Twitch, feel free to check out my YouTube. Y'all don't get a chance to interact very often, but y'all get to experience me in different ways. So if you want to, feel free to come on over here. There's a lot more I can do for you, be it sound effects, stream loots, cards, or channel point redeems. Things that I cannot, just can't do, right? If you want to guide the raid, feel free to do so at this time. Otherwise, we are going to find somebody playing a fighting game. And, let's see. I don't see that at all. Any old PC games? We'll go hang out with Ghoul Babe. It looks like she's playing Robin Hood. Alright, raid Ghoul Babe. And of course we can't raid her. What is going on with that? Every time she has some fucking personal shit, nobody can raid her. I want y'all to meet her. I think she's such a wonderful streamer. But she's got it set like that for a reason, so guess we can't hold it against her. Let's go hang out with Chomp. Raid Chomp Deluxe. Chomp is a sweetheart. Raptor put us on him. He's a cool guy. He's playing BloodNet. Never heard of that game before. It looks interesting. And but we'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be playing more Kung Fu games. I'll probably manipulate the list to figure out if we have any company violations or stuff that's going to throw us off. So, as always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes, Fortifire out, keep the flames of hope burning, and the flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. We'll be back tomorrow with more Kung Fu games. Come over on this raid, though. He's a cool dude. I'm sleepy. What is this? This looks cool.
Speedrun Authority. If you don't tell the speedrun